There it is, the Staples Center in Los Angeles, where we're getting set to bring you all of today's action. We welcome you to Noche NBA here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys, tonight a celebration of the Latin culture. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Brooklyn Nets. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And here's a look at some numbers for LeVert.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Well, we all saw the media frenzy that surrounded Anthony Davis when his plans to leave New Orleans emerged. He said, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard, championships, all that stuff matters the most to me. Between money or legacy, my legacy will win that battle every time. Kevin?
Winning a big part of it, David. Thank you. Doris, you look at these two teams, both with strong rebounding numbers.
Kevin, we are talking about two teams who play a physical, aggressive style. There is no back down on either side. I would anticipate a rugged interior game that might lead to a little bit of chippiness right up your alley, Kevin.
Oh, don't we love these kind of games? I mean, these are a blast to call.
No doubt.
So the Nets starting 5. Dinwiddie runs the point with LeVert flanking him. Allen is out there with Prince, and it's Harris in at the 3 slot. And for the Lakers, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Anthony Davis is out there with JaVale McGee, and it's Bradley in at the point. Now here's Prince. Pass to LeVert. 5 on the clock. Dinwiddie with it for 3. And James pulls it down. Floats it up for Davis. Tipped away. And stolen by Prince. The outside leaner. A nice shot by LeVert.
Well, how about that floor awareness by Spencer Dinwiddie, getting his guys the basketball in great spots.
Bradley kicks to James. Lets it go from 11. No good that time. Excellent D there from Allen. Harris finds Dinwiddie. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And that one, good. LeVert's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, the confidence level you can see in Caris LeVert to catch and shoot. It hits his fingertips, and he's ready to roll.
Now here's James. He had 28 points in the win against the Clippers.
And you know, he was getting fouled time and time again and really delivered at the free throw line. Huge contribution there, guys.
Here's Dinwiddie. There's the pass to LeVert. A three-pointer off the mark. Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against the Chicago Bulls. James outside, lets it go from deep. The shot off that time. The Nets go the other way with it. Now here's LeVert. Pass to Harris. Nets passing it around. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Floats one up. McGee with the block. Here we go. James heading to the hoop. And the dunk by LeBron.
This guy is unguardable in the open floor. When LeBron gets into space, you might as well turn the lights out, Kevin.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Prince, the pass to Harris. LeVert against Green. Fires from 14. And it's LeVert missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And it's sent back by Allen.
This guy is a sensational shot blocker. Jared Allen twice on the pipes.
Harris dishes to Dinwiddie. Great D that time from Davis.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
It's Bradley on the wing, guarded by Harris. The feed now to Davis. Shoots over Dinwiddie, and Davis gets it to go on the assist by Bradley.
Well, Kev, that's the court vision of Avery Bradley. Remarkable how he finds these wide-open teammates on a consistent basis.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
And now let's take a look at the most efficient scoring teams in the NBA. The Lakers, number one.
Are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Now, Dinwiddie. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
Well, the defense had tons of difficulty covering him. They kept putting him at the line, and he burned them. Well, think about the Nets' Kenny Atkinson, a finalist last season for NBA Coach of the Year. This young coach got a well-deserved contract extension, and what I love is his team competes at a high level every night.
McGee's shot is off.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
And Doris, you think about how hard this Brooklyn team competes. I think they take right after their head coach.
I don't think there's any doubt, Kevin. Coach Atkinson is still willing to get on the court and jump into drills with his players. Let's remember, going back to the early days of his career, he was a player development coach. And before that, yes, he even played. That effort and willingness to break a sweat very much reflected in his group.
And the trade for Anthony Davis a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
He misses the free throw. A lot of opinions, Doris, on who may be named the Coach of the Year. When you look at the criteria for you in your voting, what do you look at?
Well, obviously, you think about who has the best record. That's the first thing you look at. And what has contributed to that best record. But it isn't only about that, right? You have to consider, number one, what's the roster challenges that head coach may have had to overcome? Did he have to deal with any mid-season trades? There are so many things that go into making up a great year as a basketball coach in the NBA. So many things.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Harris looking it over. 6 to shoot. Over LeBron. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And it's sent back by Allen.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
LeVert kicks to Harris. Back to LeVert. Great D that time from Green. Lakers trail by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's foul number 2 for him. The Lakers making a switch here. Howard's checked in. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Chandler's checked in. Outside, Davis. LeBron outside. Just 5 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Kept alive. Howard. Kicks to Davis. No good off the front iron. And so Allen will bring it up for the Nets. It's a 3-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie.
The Nets had to be so judicious and so smart with every move they made because they did not have top draft selections. So you have to use cap space to acquire picks. They had to find sleepers in the draft. They had to find players who were probably undervalued and then develop those players. This is an organization that used every tool at their disposal.
And Doris, the Nets showed they could manufacture a rebuild.
Kevin, what the Nets did was not easy, but to me it shows you exactly how critical quality front office personnel is to the success of an organization, and the Nets were on point throughout the process.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Lakers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Davis.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. And both free throws good for Davis. And we are talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable. Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Now, guys, that's just superior strength by James. Even when the defense roughs him up, he's more than capable of playing through them. It's amazing.
Of course, you and I were just talking about this as more and more players are going public with their trade requests. Do you think that's had a negative impact on the game?
Well, Kevin, I certainly think it makes long-term planning for NBA franchises a lot more difficult because contractually we are not seeing them hold true to the particular organization they may have signed that contract with. The reality is this in today's NBA. You've got to be nimble as an organization, and you have got to be attractive to them. And I mean that with great ownership, great leadership, and who are the players currently in your system. You have got to be incredibly nimble to be successful in today's NBA.
I think you're right on. Now, here's Dinwiddie. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Allen with it. He's picked up by James. They grab their own miss. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, this is exactly the kind of position you want Jared Allen shooting from, right? He gets excellent position, makes defenders nervous this close. Good job drawing that foul.
First free throw is good.
And a one-year player at Texas, Jared Allen came into the league as a bit of a project. He's got ample playing time to develop in Brooklyn.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Morris is checked in. And Allen drops them both. And Greg, safe to say, Allen's defense is ahead of his offense.
Yeah, but his mobility and leaping ability serve him well as a finisher, providing that vertical spacing teams like to have inside.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And just enjoy watching Rondo utilize that speed on the drive. Just kind of nice through the defense there and dares you to attack him.
For Los Angeles, they have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Rondo.
And there's no denying that Rondo is a wizard with the ball, exceptional at exploiting holes in the defense.
And so Rondo hits both free throws. Nets have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Dinwiddie against Rondo. Claxton the pass to Chandler. Passes it to Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Morris. One-on-one fast break. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. And so Allen will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Over in the corner, Chandler. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Caldwell Pope. The Nets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
That free throw missing. The Nets making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. And he sinks the second. Rondo with the ball. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
All heart from Caldwell Pope there, using every ounce of strength to muscle that shot in.
Dinwiddie passes to Chandler. Inside, Claxton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Rondo. Morris outside. Here's Kuzma. Rebounded by the Nets. Dinwiddie. Lobs it up for Jordan. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup. Now it's a 5-point Brooklyn lead.
Jordan's confidence has just grown over the course of his career. DeAndre, for much of it, averaged less than 5 points per game, especially those first couple of years. Look at him now.
Now here's Rondo. Rebounded by Temple.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Chandler outside. Pass to Dinwiddie. Fires the three. No good on the shot. And here's Rondo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah, Rondo just isn't afraid of getting hammered on the inside. Remarkable at getting under the skin of his opponents and forcing the issue.
Doris, there are these players whose wingspans exceed their height by 6 inches or more. They're called +6s, kind of a new term. Talk about that with the scouts look into those numbers.
Well, one of the things you like to have in a defensive player is length and versatility along with that length. So guys who maybe their size lists them at one thing, but that length enables them to guard a little bit differently. Guys like Kawhi Leonard, Draymond Green, Montrezl Harrell, all of those guys might be listed a certain size, Kevin, but boy, their length is problematic and makes them such exceptional defensive players.
And both free throws good from Rondo. Brooklyn leading by 3. The pass to Temple. Rondo against Dinwiddie. Jordan the pass to Chandler. Just 5 to shoot. The shot, no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. Kuzma outside. Pass to Howard. Over Temple. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Kuzma.
Boy, guys, the powerful physical frame of Dwight Howard, so problematic for a defense.
And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That's his first foul. Alex Caruso is checked in for Los Angeles. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter of the game. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the Nets with possession here. Claxton the pass to Chandler. He dishes it to Dinwiddie. Just 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Chandler, no good. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, and defensively, boy, did they trust one another. Communicated well and just made it very difficult to get good looks in that one.
You knew they were on a string all night on the defensive end, and it always helps when someone got caught out of position, help was on the way.
Here's Caldwell Pope after the basket by Brooklyn. Passes it to Caruso. Morris inside. It's blocked, but he recovers it. Another shot, and that one is good.
We're talking about a strong, muscular guy. Morris able to convert comfortably in traffic.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Claxton. He kicks it to Dinwiddie. And another shot, and it's good on the layup.
That's a bit of relentlessness on the glass by Spencer Dinwiddie. Nice job controlling his effort.
Now here's Rondo. Now the pass to Kuzma. Back right after this. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness, including the king himself, LeBron James.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Volanos. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Wilson Chandler, Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Garrett Temple. Then there's DeAndre Jordan, and it's Claxton in at the 4. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson, who's a native of Long Island, now has his dream job, coaching the Brooklyn Nets. He doesn't need praise or recognition. Instead, he's fueled by the fear of failure. He says, I always feel like I'm one banana peel away from never being in the NBA again. Kevin, he's got his team playing with that same determination.
David, he sure does. Thank you very much. The Lakers with the rebound. Rondo with the ball. Defended by Dinwiddie. Rondo's shot is off. Nets leading by 3.
What we know unequivocally is Spencer Dinwiddie is far more than a terrific basketball player. Let's remember, he scored 1,400 on his SATs. His mom was a professor at USC, and there's something very special about being raised in an academic environment.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Got a hand on it. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Davis is checked in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. And the Nets making a change here as well. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Wilson Chandler. Here's Davis. Second shot opportunity. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. JaVale McGee's checked in for Morris. LeBron comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Green in for Rajon Rondo. Harris is checked in for the Nets. Karis LeVert comes in for Garrett Temple.
One shot.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. And Doris, you talk about Dinwiddie's book smarts. His parents wanted him to attend Harvard.
Yeah, he chose instead, Kevin, to attend the University of Colorado, believing the Pac-12 would be a better stepping stone to the NBA. And think about it, even now, this guy's not shy about challenging authority. He will keep his coaches on their toes. Well, think back to Karis LeVert's career at Michigan. It was marred by 3 foot surgeries in just 22 months. And obviously, the medical red flags caused his draft stock to dip. but credit the Nets who picked him up with the 20th pick back in 2016.
And the free throw drops for LeVert. And the ankle injury for LeVert last season, more of a freak accident.
Yeah, Kevin, you think about it, he comes down on top of another player. It ends up costing him 3 months. But even through these tough injuries, what we know, Caris LeVert has shown when healthy, he can be special.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Well, it's no secret, guys, that Caris LeVert can flat out score the basketball. I think the key for him moving forward, just become more and more efficient because the ability is there.
Now here is Davis. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact from the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated trying to get a way to stop him.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Harris. To the middle. Here's Prince. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Prince has got his first basket of the night.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Here's LeBron. Trying to get open is Davis. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to 1, and the bucket from LeBron.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Dinwiddie passes to LeVert. Sinks the triple. LeVert's got 12 in the game.
It just feels like there are nights where Caris LeVert is unguardable. I don't need to tell you, this is one of those nights.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 9. And they double up James. Outside, Green. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
Dinwiddie finds Jordan. And here is Prince. He's guarded by Davis. And he recovers it. And he's able to get it back. Dinwiddie outside. Goes up again. Was shot by Jordan, no good. Lakers trail by 4. LeBron left side. Count that one. 11 points in the game.
Let's say the strength of a locomotive and the finesse of a ballerina each time he takes it to the rim.
Harris outside. Dinwiddie drives in. Jordan dishes to Prince. Kicks to Harris. Dinwiddie outside. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nets.
Well, he has proven that you've got to respect the long-range ability of Spencer Dinwiddie. Nice.
Here's James, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Now, Dinwiddie, 7 points in the game. Passes it to LeVert. Rebounded by the Lakers. McGee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. On the wing, Green. LeVert defending. And they double up Davis. Lakers passing it around. Lets it go. The Lakers rebound. Second chance shot. And Jordan sends it back. Prince outside. Good D by LeBron.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense. There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Dora, it's such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Bradley comes in for Alex Caruso. Jared Allen's checked in for Brooklyn. Lets a floater go, and the rejection by LeBron. Lobbed up there for Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
That's about communication between teammates. Dwight Howard, high flying as ever.
LeVert kicks to Harris. Dishes to Prince. Clock at 6. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Dwight Howard. And a 4-year player at Baylor, Taurean Prince, something of a surprise lottery pick back in 2016. But Greg, he's become a very valuable player.
You know, he's one of those two-way power wings that it seems every team wants. A dependable three-point marksman who holds his own defensively.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Prince. The Lakers trail. James left side, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
One shot.
Free throw good, LeBron.
I don't know how often we can say we get to watch a once-in-a-generation talent, but how lucky are we to watch LeBron do his thing.
Now here is Harris. 23 points his last outing. Pass to LeVert. It's stolen by Bradley. Fast break, the Lakers. Bradley's got the ball. Hammers it in after taking it the length of the floor.
It's amazing to me the defensive instincts Avery Bradley has. This guy's focused, and he's a lockdown defender.
On the wing, Harris. The pass to Allen. Now here's Prince. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Allen against Howard. Baseline jumper. Allen's shot is off. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 13-5 run. to the inside, and it's slammed in by Davis.
Well, Kev, Avery Bradley seeing the floor so well. This guy has improved in every phase of the game.
Harris passes to LeVert. Allen kicks to LeVert. Pass to Claxton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Let's go. Prince misses.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And James throws it down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, Greg, you want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Now here is Harris. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Allen passes to Prince. It's through for his second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Prince against James. Here's Davis. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Now here's LeVert. A 23-point game for him in the win against Chicago.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Well, when LeBron James is starting to cook, his teammates understand, hey, perhaps the big guy, one of the greats of his generation, needs the basketball.
Here's LeVert. 14 points for him. And the call is going to be...
Screen.
Yes, it is. An illegal screen. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Thursday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Houston Rockets. And then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets.
And no secret that this team can be very tough in their own building. And that's good news as they are loaded up with home games over the next stretch. This is a chance to create some separation.
If you're going to step in front of LeBron James, we're going to question your sanity. Just a freak of nature.
LeVert against Bradley. It's Allen, top of the key. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Howard. Bradley deciding where to go with it. They get it back. Davis off on the layup.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Now here's Prince. 6 points for him. 5 on the clock, and the foul called on Danny Green. That'll be his second foul of the game.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for James, and it's Caldwell Pope in for Danny Green. The Nets also changing it up. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Prince, and Garrett Temple subbed in for LeVert. Now here's Chandler, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Fires, high post. He can't hit that time. Bradley with some nice D. Stolen by Allen. Here's Temple. Passes to Claxton. Davis with the double team. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Temple.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Kuzma outside. Outside for Davis. Over Claxton. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Kuzma. Davis has got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers. Here's Temple. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Chandler outside. Here's the three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. And that concludes the first half. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 7. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 22 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. He seems to have carried the momentum from his last game right into tonight. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Hey, we knew the King was going to come home and hold court. Tonight, a little extra. Whew. He gets anywhere he wants, any shot he wants. How old is this guy, 15?
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Brooklyn?
Well, obviously, they didn't show up on the glass at all. They were getting outworked, out-hustled, and outplayed. And their competition showed just the opposite. They wanted it more. You can't give up a ton of extra possessions in a game like this and expect to win.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there by James.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Green out there with Avery Bradley, and it's McGee in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Bradley against Dinwiddie. Takes a 3. And no good. And the Lakers take it the other way.
And they continue to control the glass.
Feeds it to James. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
And Doris, Danny Green included in that Kawhi DeRozan trade, and he's an underrated player in his own right.
No doubt, Kevin, because when you examine the net rating, which is basically what impact does a player have on winning, Danny Green is one of the best in the league. This guy is an all-defensive guy. He can make shots when he's open. You can plug him in at a couple of different positions. So much to like about Danny Green.
Davis finds James. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Fades and shoots. And Davis with the basket on the assist by LeBron. Davis has got 18 points.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Here's LeVert. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now here is Harris. Allen up top. And stolen by LeBron. Goes up. And the dunk by James.
Well, just fantastic defense by LeBron. You have to protect the ball or he's going to swipe it from you with his lightning quick hands.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And the bright lights of L.A., perhaps too much for some players. But you know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Rondo's checked in. We've got a chance here, so let's now look at the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. The league's stingiest teams. In third, the Lakers.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Now here's Allen. Prince kicks to Dinwiddie. LeVert with it. Over Rondo. And again, it's the Nets missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think, Greg, it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Now here's LeVert. He's got 14. Pass to Prince. Dinwiddie outside. Shot clock at 5. To halt the run. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Markieff Morris is checked in for Los Angeles. Alex Caruso comes in for Green. Jordan, he's checked in for the Nets. Here's James. Count it. Good. LeBron's got 34 points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Nets trail by 19. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Dinwiddie. Jordan trying to free himself up. Kicks it out to Prince. To the wing right side. Tries again. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Dinwiddie's got 9 points.
Listen, this guy has got good touch and solid shooting stroke. Spencer Dinwiddie comfortable in the catch and shoot.
Right side Davis. Lakers passing it around. Rondo against Dinwiddie. The pass to Davis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Spencer Dinwiddie. Well, at 6'7", Doris, Caris LeVert describing himself as a point/shooting guard.
Well, why not? Because his slashing ability, his blinding speed off the dribble is really what makes him problematic. His burst is special, and it doesn't matter if he's going left or right.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Davis. Well, here's something kind of interesting. There's been a lot of talk about moving the draft to after free agency. What would that look like?
Well, I think talent is always going to be at a premium. So I would think if there's a guy that's the absolute definitive number one pick, he's going number one regardless of roster construction. But the reality is it might help those teams who maybe if they know who's on the roster, it might change the kind of draft selection they would make. So it's an interesting supposition. We'll see if the NBA moves in that direction.
It's the Nets now after the basket by the Lakers. Pass to LeVert. Passes it to Jordan. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Jordan's got his third basket of the night right there. And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on an 18-6 run. And here's Rondo. Caruso kicks to James. Here's the dish to Davis. That shot missing. Prince with the defensive effort. Nets trail by 19. Here's LeVert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, DeAndre Jordan remains one of the best rebounders in the NBA. His ability to dominate the glass and get you extra possessions, just a thing of beauty.
The Nets have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And with DeAndre Jordan, the rebounding is as strong as ever, Doris. But what about the rim protection?
Well, I think obviously DeAndre's block totals aren't what they used to be when he was turning away 2 shots a game. But there's more to defense than just blocking shots. And Jordan remains a plus defender.
And the Nets making a change here. Chandler's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Now here's Rondo. He kicks to James. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists now in this one. Rondo against Dinwiddie. Pass to LeVert. Jordan trying to free himself up. A nice shot by LeVert. LeVert's got 18 points.
Really off on his shooting. Just 20% this period. Looks like he's getting a bit frustrated.
Rondo dishes to James. Brooklyn with the rebound. Prince has got his 5th rebound in this one. Out to the wing. Dinwiddie finds Prince. Jordan trying to free himself up, and Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of a shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
And the basket is good.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, and this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Timeout called, the Nets. And I just love the skill set that Markieff Morris has, Greg, at that forward position.
He really is a do-it-all type of forward for this team. Can step outside and shoot, but has no problem guarding anyone on the front line of the opposition.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Dwight Howard's checked in for Morris. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Alex Caruso. Now here's Jordan. 6 points for him. Chandler outside. Now the pass to Dinwiddie. Outside Jordan, and it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. On defense, the Lakers. Here's Jordan. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
That's good.
And that's the hustle you love seeing from Kuzma. When he moves like that, he is tough to guard. And positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. 9 points in the game so far. He can't get that one. Excellent D from Howard.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Unbelievable. He blew that look, guys. No clue what went wrong there.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
One shot.
Free throw no good from Dinwiddie. And the 6'6" point guard, Spencer Dinwiddie. Second-round pick of the Detroit Pistons in 2014. You know, Greg, they might have wished they held on to him.
One of the most improved players in our league. Last season, he signed that 4-year, $48 million extension from the Nets, rewarding his growth.
And he banks in the layup. Dinwiddie's got 13 points.
Well, when Spencer Dinwiddie puts his head down and goes to the contact, he is unafraid and fearless.
Now Caldwell Pope. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Caldwell Pope's got his second basket of the night.
And we're seeing a little more of this from KCP, working that in-between area, trying to improve his efficiency.
Here's Temple. Down low, here's Jordan. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Jordan's got 4 points this quarter.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Here's Caldwell Pope. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And always a smooth athlete. KCP doing a better job of drawing contact.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for the Lakers. Second free throw, no good.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
And they get it back. Dinwiddie kicks to Jordan. Back to Dinwiddie. Outside Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Offline from the top of the key. Lakers leading by 22. It's Davis on the wing. Shoots from the baseline, and that one hits back iron. Brooklyn's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Allen's checked in for the Nets. It's the Nets now. Here's Dinwiddie. 13 points in the game. And the foul called on Jarrett Allen. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Danny Green, he's checked in for Davis. And here's Caldwell-Pope. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Back to Bradley. 5 to shoot. Over in the corner, Green launches it. Chandler with the rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
He dishes it to Dinwiddie. Allen passes to Dinwiddie. To the inside. Claxton, no good. Lakers leading by 22. Kuzma kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Drills it from outside. Caldwell-Pope's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Back to Dinwiddie. 56 seconds left to play in the third. It's stolen by Bradley. With the teardrop. The shot, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Their next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. And that'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. High post Allen, working on Howard. And it's sent back by Howard. Here's Dinwiddie, accurate with a jumper from the elbow. Dinwiddie's got 15.
Boy, Spencer Dinwiddie, it's a rare opportunity in the mid-range, but he's got the kind of touch necessary to make it.
Chandler against Bradley. Kuzma inside. It's good. Kuzma's got his third bucket of the night.
And you have to tip your cap to Kuzma. He absorbs contact well and knows how to adjust his shot.
And so it's Los Angeles, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Garrett Temple, and it's Musa in at the 3, the small forward. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on JaVale McGee. And second-round pick Kurucs ended up starting most of last season for the Nets as a rookie.
Well, think about it. Back in Europe, this guy was playing limited minutes for Barcelona. Some said they were trying to hide him from NBA scouts, but there is no question he is on everyone's radar now, Kev.
And the first one drops. Doris, we've both been very public in our admiration for LeBron, the face of the league, for so many years. When he retires, and we're approaching that date, who do you think might step up and take his place as the face of the NBA?
Well, probably the most likely candidate is the new and reigning MVP, and that's Giannis Antetokounmpo, who is an absolute physical force. He's put on 50 pounds. He's getting more and more skilled. When he adds that three-point shot as a consistent weapon and gets to an in-between game, he will be impossible to guard. Kawhi Leonard, he is now sort of taking over as a multi-time winner of the Finals MVP, and certainly a player guys want to play with. So just a couple of possibilities there, Kev.
Offensive rebound, Claxton. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
James, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Now here is McGee, guarded by Harris. Outside Bradley. Pass to LeBron. Just 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Here's McGee. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
That free throw, no good. LeVert's checked in for Caruch. Good on the second free throw. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. LeVert the pass to Prince. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Prince. The Nets making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in. And both free throws good for Prince. And here is Los Angeles now. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Bradley with the ball. Unable to get that one. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Passes it to Harris. Back to Dinwiddie. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. LeVert against Caldwell Pope. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
This guy doesn't mind absorbing contact at all if it means a trip to the free throw line. Caris LeVert will find his points any way you want.
2.
And the free throw drops for LeVert. So he gets them both. And here's Bradley. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Kicks it to LeBron. And they double up LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. A floater. And that one drops for him. And that's 10 points for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
And good touch there on the floater. A shot KCP is adding to his arsenal.
Dinwiddie with it. Picked up by Kuzma. Harris outside. Back to Dinwiddie. Lets it go from 14. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Inside, here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Dinwiddie against Kuzma. Now here is Harris. He's guarded closely. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
The 33rd pick in 2014 out of the University of Virginia. Boy, has Joe Harris found his niche the last couple of seasons as a dead-eye shooter.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And Doris, more recent. We've seen Harris's offensive efficiency go through the roof.
It really has, Kevin, and it's not just his long-range shooting. He understands that he had to be adept at attacking off the closeout because they're going to take away that three-point shooting. He's got to be able to do both, and he's proven he's willing to.
He hits the second from the line.
Well, you can be a second-round selection and still make it in the NBA. Joe Harris, because of his commitment to work, has carved out a nice career for himself. This guy is a lights-out three-point shooter.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Back to Prince. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Back to James. Lays it up off the glass. LeBron's got 41.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Allen dishes to Dinwiddie. Back to Allen. Pass to LeVert. On the wing, Harris. lets the three fly. Avery Bradley pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. It's the Nets now. Prince, the pass to Dinwiddie. Here's LeVert. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 6 assists here tonight.
Karis LeVert's a crafty player. This is a guy who knows how to get shots over the interior defense.
To the middle, Bradley finds James, and the shot goes in. James has got 8 points in the quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. There's the pass to LeVert. McGee with the block.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Pass to LeVert. Doesn't go that time. And here's the Lakers. They're on a 12-4 run. And the dunk by James.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
LeVert with a wide-open look. And the Nets miss again.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
And that one's good, Caruso.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he's...
Oh, the power on that throwdown!
Goodness!
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Passes it to Dinwiddie. Shoots over Bradley. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Lakers shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. And Kuzma slams it in.
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
Dinwiddie against Bradley. Now Dinwiddie. Here's LeVert. 6 to shoot. Dinwiddie kicks to Harris. The offensive rebound.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going on.
Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below!
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And the Lakers with some changes. Morris is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Waiters comes in for Alex Caruso. And Cook subbed in for Bradley. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Here's Luwawu, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Here's Jordan. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
When you think that this guy was so raw and so skinny coming into the league, now DeAndre Jordan brushing off these challenges with ease.
Floats it up for James. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Pinson, that's good.
And this is what you want on both ends, to win the battle of effort.
And that's exactly what you can control, right? Your desire, your hustle, your will to succeed.
Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Musa can't hit. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation. Oh, I dunk you very much.
he can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration too, and you've got 2 points. Here's Luwawu. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Waiters with the ball. LeBron is doubled. Back to Waiters. He kicks it to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Waiters for 3. Goes back up. The shot's good from McGee.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Here's Pinson. Pass to Musa. Lets it go with a 3. Good D by LeBron.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Morris passes to LeBron.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Howard comes in for JaVale McGee, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for James. And here is Los Angeles now. Back to Waiters. 6 on the shot clock. Howard kicks to Waiters. Fires from deep. The shot comes out, so Brooklyn will take it the other way.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LeBron.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
You know, even as Dwight Howard heads for his mid-30s, I believe he can still impact the game. This guy is a physical specimen. He can be a tremendous force as a shot blocker and a rebounder.
And that one falls for Howard.
Listen, we know Dwight Howard is on the back 9 of his career, but he can still be valuable. This guy is capable of a double-double every night.
34 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Pinson passes to Luwawu. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Dwight Howard.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with the team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go out and we have to defend, we have to play for one another, and we have to be selfless. You know, it's not about the individual, it's about the team, and if we all give in to what the team needs to do to be better, then we'll be okay.
It is a work in progress, LeBron. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.